Jana Duggar is radiating happiness, and it shows in every frame. Long considered one of the most private members of the Duggar family, Jana's recent public appearances with her husband, Stephen Wisman, are drawing attention for all the right reasons. The once elusive oldest daughter of Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar is now embracing a new chapter of her life, and fans can't get enough. From appearing at family events to sharing candid moments online, Jana's presence has never been more magnetic. At 34, she's not only turning heads with her timeless beauty and refined style, but also with the unmistakable glow of a woman in love. Let's explore Jana's journey, from her quiet strength as a sister and daughter in a sprawling family to her late-in-life love story and what the future might hold for this fan-favorite Duggar daughter. A glimpse of bliss. Jason Duggar's wedding and Jana's radiant appearance. Earlier this month, Jana was seen beaming with joy at the wedding of her younger brother, Jason Duggar, the 12th child in the famously large Duggar family. Jason married Maddie Grace in a picturesque ceremony in Cook County, Tennessee, on Thursday, October 3rd, in front of friends and family. While all eyes were naturally on the bride and groom, fans couldn't help but notice how radiant Jana looked alongside her new husband. Photos from the event, which Jana shared in a heartfelt Instagram photo dump, painted a picture of domestic bliss. With her arm linked to Stephen's, her smile broad and eyes glowing, it was clear that marriage has brought a new kind of happiness into her life. Congrats to my bro Jace on his wedding. It was a beautiful ceremony. So happy for you both at Jace Duggar at Maddie Grace Duggar. Love you all. Yellow heart, Jana wrote in her caption. Comments poured in immediately from fans and followers who have watched her grow up on television. Jana, you are glowing, raising hands, one fan wrote. Marriage looks good on you. Red heart, another added. And they're not wrong. There's a peace and confidence about Jana these days that fans have long hoped to see. The late bloomer, Jana's long journey to love. Jana's love life has been the subject of much speculation for years. As the oldest Duggar daughter, she remained unmarried well into her 30s, long after many of her siblings had settled down. While others courted and wed in quick succession, Jana stayed rooted at home, often jokingly referred to by fans as the Cinderella Duggar for her role as caregiver and homemaker. But unlike the fairy tale, Jana's delay in finding love wasn't due to a lack of suitors. Rather, it seemed to be a mix of personal choice, family expectations, and perhaps a desire to wait for the right person. And in Stephen Wisman, she seems to have found just that. Stephen is part of a prominent, faith-based family from Nebraska, known for their involvement in aviation and music ministry. His own quiet demeanor and commitment to family made him a fitting match for Jana, and their courtship, which was kept relatively low-key, blossomed into marriage. The couple wed on August 15th in Arkansas, in what sources close to the family described as a private, meaningful ceremony. Since then, their life together has been taking shape away from the spotlight. A home to build, renovating life together in Nebraska. After their wedding, Jana and Stephen settled in Nebraska, where they purchased a charming fixer-upper property that they are currently renovating. The pair have been sharing glimpses of their renovation journey on YouTube, providing fans with a mix of home improvement tips and insights into their evolving relationship. This project is particularly symbolic. Much like their love, the house is something they're building from the ground up, with care, patience, and a vision for the future. It's also a rare instance of Jana stepping into a public-facing role post-marriage, offering fans a new way to connect with her. From choosing paint colors to laying down flooring, the content is simple but heartfelt, a reflection of Jana's grounded, hands-on personality. As she transitions into this new chapter, it's clear that she's bringing her signature grace and humility into her married life. To understand why Jana's current glow is so meaningful, it's worth revisiting her role within the Duggar family. As the oldest daughter in a family of 19 children, Jana has long been viewed as the reliable one, the daughter who never left, the sister who stayed behind to help raise younger siblings, the quiet force holding the household together. Her life was one of service and sacrifice, often putting others' needs before her own. While her brothers and sisters explored their own adult lives, married, and moved away, Jana remained at home, focused on family and faith. That commitment did not go unnoticed. Fans have long admired her for her maturity, compassion, and independence. But they also hoped she would one day find a path that was hers alone, one not defined by her parents' household or her siblings' choices. Now, that hope seems to be fulfilled. The public's fascination with Jana. Jana's popularity has always stemmed from her relatability. She's not flashy or attention-seeking. In fact, for much of her life, she avoided the spotlight, often deflecting questions about her single status with grace and humor. But in doing so, she also became a quiet symbol of agency within the often rigid Duggar world. Fans resonated with her patience, her apparent refusal to settle, and her willingness to break the mold, even subtly. The fact that she married in her mid-30s, after years of living life on her own terms, has been deeply inspiring for many women navigating similar pressures. Her journey is a reminder that love doesn't always arrive on schedule, and that there is value in waiting, not passively, but with purpose. What's next for Jana Duggar? Though newlywed life is still fresh, many are already speculating about what's next for Jana and Steven. Will they continue posting renovation content? Will they have children soon? Might they even consider returning to television in some form? While the couple hasn't made any formal announcements about long-term plans, fans are hopeful that Jana will keep sharing snippets of her life. Not for the sake of fame, but because her story offers comfort and inspiration in a chaotic world. She represents a different kind of Duggar narrative, one not rooted in early marriage or rapid motherhood, but in self-discovery, timing, and faith. Conclusion: a new season, a new light. In every photo, in every update, Jana Duggar exudes a sense of peace that seems hard-earned and well-deserved. Whether it's the sparkle in her eye as she looks at Steven, or the pride she takes in her new home project, there's a quiet confidence that suggests she's exactly where she wants to be. Marriage may have brought a new glow to her life, but it's clear that Jana's strength and warmth were always there. Now, they're just shining brighter than ever. As one fan put it perfectly, "Jana, you're glowing." And the world is watching, joyfully, as she steps into the life she was always meant to live. As Jana Duggar steps into this exciting new season of life, her journey continues to resonate far beyond the walls of her home in Nebraska. While her marriage has been a turning point, it's not the only reason fans are cheering her on. For many, Jana represents a subtle, yet powerful, form of rebellion. Not the loud, dramatic kind, but a quiet and determined choice to live life differently. Let's dive deeper into how her story has evolved and why it holds so much meaning for longtime viewers and new admirers alike. A different path. Choosing to wait. In the Duggar family, marrying young has been the norm. Several of Jana's younger siblings, like Joanna, Jessa, and Jinger, tied the knot in their late teens or early 20s. For years, it seemed like Jana might follow the same path. But as the years passed and one sibling after another walked down the aisle, Jana remained single. This choice, or circumstance, prompted intense speculation, internet rumors, and even some gentle ribbing on the family's TLC show. But through it all, Jana maintained a quiet dignity. She never rushed. She never seemed desperate. And she certainly never settled. This intentionality has made her a role model for women both inside and outside religious communities. In an age where women often feel pressured to hit milestones by a certain age, Jana stood as a reminder that it's okay to take your time. It's okay to focus on yourself, your values, and your personal growth until the right door opens. Jana as a symbol of strength and individuality. Though she grew up in a family that emphasized traditional gender roles, Jana has often shown signs of independence. She was known as the one who gardened, built furniture, fixed things around the house, and even handled parts of the home's design and decor. While many of her sisters moved into traditional homemaker roles after marriage, Jana's pre-marriage years were marked by self-reliance. She learned life skills. She traveled. She participated in mission work. And while much of this was done under the umbrella of family or faith, it was clear that Jana had a unique mind of her own. Now, as a married woman, she brings all of that strength and individuality into her new relationship. Steven isn't saving her. He's joining her in a life she already built on solid ground. From reality star to real life. It's easy to forget that Jana, like her siblings, grew up on television. She was only a teenager when 19 Kids and Counting first aired, and her early adulthood unfolded in front of millions. With such intense scrutiny, it's remarkable how grounded she has remained. Over the years, fans have watched other Duggar children struggle with the aftermath of fame, especially as scandals involving their brother Josh cast a long shadow over the family's public image. But Jana has always stayed above the fray, never courting controversy, never engaging in public feuds or drama. Instead, she's transitioned into real life with grace. Whether it's sharing modest home renovation videos or simply showing up to family events with love in her eyes, Jana now lives a life that feels both authentic and intentional. Life with Steven. What we know about their marriage. While much of their relationship remains private, in keeping with their values, fans have gotten glimpses into Jana and Steven's married life. The two seem to complement each other in quiet ways. Both are reserved, faith-driven, and family-oriented. They reportedly enjoy traveling, working on house projects together, and engaging with their church community. Friends close to them say their relationship is rooted in mutual respect, shared beliefs, and a deep understanding of each other's roles and goals. There's also speculation that they may eventually expand their online presence with a faith-focused lifestyle brand or blog. For now, though, they seem content to keep things low-key, a refreshing choice in today's world of oversharing. One question that fans frequently ask is whether Jana and Steven will follow the traditional Duggar path of having a large family and quickly. While many of her siblings had their first child within the first year of marriage, Jana and Steven seem to be taking things at their own pace. Of course, it's impossible to know what their plans are, and speculation about fertility and family size can be invasive. What's more important is that Jana is once again showing us that it's okay to live differently, to do things in your own time, and in your own way. Whether or not children come into the picture, one thing is clear. Jana is building a life with intention, not obligation. Fans react, social media buzz, and support. Since posting her recent photos from Jason's wedding, Jana's comment sections have been filled with admiration and support. Fans who have followed her for years seem genuinely thrilled to see her happy, fulfilled, and partnered. Some common themes in fan comments include, "You waited for the right one and it shows." "I've always rooted for you, Jana. So happy to see you smiling like this." "Your journey has helped me be patient in my own. Thank you." There's a palpable sense of joy in how people respond to Jana's updates, not just because she's married, but because she seems genuinely content. It's a satisfaction that doesn't come from simply finding a husband. It comes from finding peace within yourself first. Conclusion: the story is just beginning. Jana Duggar's journey has been long, winding, and sometimes difficult. She's faced the pressure of public life, the weight of family duty, and the expectations of an ultra-conservative community. But through it all, she has remained resilient, thoughtful, and quietly brave. Now, as a married woman forging her own path, Jana is finally receiving the recognition she has always deserved, not just as Jim Bob and Michelle's daughter, or the one who waited, but as a woman who followed her heart, stood by her values, and never gave up on love. As she steps into this exciting new chapter, one thing is certain: the story of Jana Duggar is far from over.